For weeks now, people have been speculating what is going on with Princess Kate Middleton since her abdominal surgery, in January. Well, folks, the wait is over. Kind of. The British newspaper The Sun reports she was spotted at a farm shop over the weekend with the family. They say onlookers described her as, quote, happy, relaxed, healthy. But to prove it, they had only the old file photos of the princess. There were no actual photos from her apparent trip that were published. Some folks are asking, all right, picture it didn't happen. So this all follows the scandal around this photo of Kate that she admitted was altered using Photoshop, or someone did using her Instagram, right? Speaking of which, another photo that was taken by Kate is now getting headlines for also being digitally altered. It's this 2023 image of the late Queen with all of her great-grandchildren. Now, folks online are pointing out all the bad Photoshop edits. Stay with me here. The sofa, they say, looks different on either end. There's also this random black thing behind George's neck. And check out the Queen's skirt that sort of doesn't look natural, sort of sticking out that way. So what do we make of the latest on Kate? Do you really believe she was seen out and about? Some people are saying she might be in a coma. Again, we hope she's well. Plastic surgery she's missing, or she is on the reality show The Masked Singer. I don't think it's that one. Stephanie, what is going on?
I wish I had the concrete answer to tell you.
Nothing.
I do not. All I have is more rumor and speculation. I mean, I do think it's really concerning, whatever is happening at the palace, and evidently Kensington Palace, you know, either they're doing a really terrible job or it's the greatest PR stunt of all time, because rumor has it that Charles is incredibly unwell. The BBC supposedly are on high alert for a big notice, which is never good news.
So is this a distraction to take us from that, perhaps?
It could possibly be a very big distraction to allow Charles to maybe recover or go through whatever health issues he is going through.
Wow. Does anyone up here believe she was at the farm place?
No way. Everybody's got a phone these days. Everybody. And somebody would have popped a picture of that, right? Just, you know, it's the princess. I'm getting a picture, right? Not even for selling it purposes, but just to have for yourself. So somebody would have came forward with that picture. I don't know why you'd come out with a statement saying you're at a very public place and you're very happy and things like that, but there's no picture. So it makes it even, the rumors spark even more,
Absolutely.
right?
And like you said, that picture's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I do not believe that there was not one person that would have capitalized on that with the current situation.
I completely agree. Just so you know, Princess Diana's own brother is saying, Charles Spencer, I do worry about what happened to the truth here. Kensington Palace is becoming more and more shady to me. I'm not taking what they say at the truth here, but speaking of all the rumors that have sprung up in Kate's absence, some are saying that very British royal family's long-held motto, quote, never complain, never explain, is outdated. They say not explaining things has only made things worse, and that the palace is in desperate need for a more modern PR strategy. Erica, thoughts on that?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can wrap, everyone.
Yeah, I've always been of the mindset that the woman is alive and well, and that she is just choosing to not be
her own
public.
volition.
Yes. If everyone's going to speculate about her health, I prefer not to speculate on people's health. I just think, no.
Fair.
However, I have heard a lot of rumors about there potentially being infidelity. And I think that if everything that everyone's saying is true, it probably is to her best interest to, I don't know, use this time in order to get some things that she may want. Also, the timing of everything is very suspect. I mean, we're talking about rumors that came out in 2019. If you think about where the spotlight was at that point, it was on Harry and Meghan. So if there is something happening between William and Kate, then it would be a huge embarrassment that all this time it was like, look over here, when the real problem was over here.
Which is what Steph say they do very well, the distraction. Al, I want to get you to hear this. Comedian John Oliver joked on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. He joked, but I was really shocked that she may have died. He said there's a non-zero chance that she had died. Is that something to play around with? I'm Jewish. We always think everyone's sick. We do. That's just a very Jewish thing. Is that wrong to do, or do you think we can speculate on that?
I wouldn't speculate on it, but people will. And I mean, maybe that goes to the original question of this block that we're in right now. Do they need an updated PR strategy? Did they not anticipate that there would be this much chatter about it? Are they in over their heads? I think there's a conspiratorial mind that we all have where like some other body is controlling all of this. But what if they were trying to do it and it got out of control and they're like, we don't know what to do? If she is sick, if it is infidelity, if it is, you know, God forbid something worse, maybe they don't know how to handle it. Because I would just think if there's a rumor that Sam was no longer on DBL, and that's why we don't see her today, we would
not make up
there
things,
would be
right?
It would be obvious that she was.
Right.
And so why don't we have that in this situation?
Yeah.
Is my question.
That's fair. It really reminds me of when Diana died and the Queen never came out. And famously, the PR was like, keep your mouth shut. She's not the princess anymore. She's not the princess. And it took, famously, Tony Blair, the prime minister at that time, to go up and say, you're not reading the room here. The people need to hear from you. They loved her. And you are reading the PR absolutely incorrectly. And I wonder if it hasn't changed from that day. And they really need to update it, especially for social media.